Okay, so Cat, you are in the way. Do you realize this? Oh, she's noticed the shark PNG moving and she's gone to woo, grabbing that time, woo. I have to launch the game now. No, not Guild Wars 2. That's not what I'm. That's not what we're streaming. Yeah, yeah, yippee! We get to play more Enderal. Woo, wee, woo. Flat, can you say something?
Hi.
Okay, I just want to make sure that Discord was still working on OBS.
Discord, I hope you're still working.
Discord, I hope you're still working. The L in Lat stands for lesbian. This is true.
Not really, but
fuck,
yeah,
we need
we'll
to
go.
talk to this stupid old man. There we go. Now you can see it, correct?
It says you have minimized
Make
travel.
any sense. Why can't it ever be
It's
easy?
not.
Oh, it was Discord
What
fucking up.
blessed?
Never mind. What bless?
Hey.
Walk blessed, prophet.
Okay, let's go to the fucking forge.
Walk blessed.
And
Yuck,
that's
yuck,
it.
yuck.
It feels strange.
Does it?
Yes, kind of. You know, for the past 7 years, I have lived for this moment. And now I'm here. It's peculiar. Anyhow, let's talk when there's something new to talk about. Walk blessed, brother.
Yeah. Okay, I guess. Let's go get yelled at by some armor smiths for being a fucking filthy heathen.
Let's go get yelled at by Armored Core.
Armored Core! A game series I've never played. Will I? Who's to say? Cat, what are you looking at?
Who's to say?
What are you looking at?
Probably a cat thing.
She's so baby. I love Armored
Yeah,
Core.
and
Yippee! She is looking at something up on the wall, and I'm like, what? What the hell are you looking at?
Yes.
These stairs
Probably
seem
see something. Unsafe?
poorly. Yeah.
Don't let the church hear you say that. They might crucify you for that opinion.
Wow,
Prophet?
Okay, I guess I'll stand right. Okay. I guess I'll just go lay down for 8 hours then. Ridiculous. Where's the bedroom?
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you.
Me too, man.
I
I cut myself off. Oh, I have to sleep with this bitch singing? Okay.
They don't give a shit about you at all.
I'm gonna sleep for 6 hours. She was singing all night.
Gotta set a pipes
Sister,
on.
walk blessed. Did you hear the new orders from the Grand Master?
I'm not sure. Which ones exactly are you talking about?
He wants to double the patrols on the Kennedy Road. He wants one keeper to
At the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament.
Damn, that's
And
crazy,
thy path
dude.
I
She
will
waited
honor.
until you woke up to resume exactly
As in death.
where she was when you went to sleep.
Amazing long control.
It's crazy. Hello, are you gonna be angry at me?
Well, if it isn't the notorious prodigy. Halder Stronghand, blacksmith of the Holy Order by my path. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, okay. The Grandmaster said I can get my armor here.
Ah, right. The highly debated new keeper. You suddenly have caused some uproar. I'll give you that. So, robes, mail, or plate?
Oh, mail, please.
Fine, here you go. And no matter what you think of all this, wearing this armor is an honor. Get that into your head. Most of us had to wait decades for it.
Decades.
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though.
That's fine.
As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
I don't like being the Grandmaster's poor little meow meow, if I'm being quite honest.
He's trying to convert you to Catholicism to save your
You
soul.
will not make me Catholic. It's never gonna happen.
No matter how woke you make the Pope.
No matter
I'm
how
not gonna be-
woke. I'm not wearing this.
Yeah,
It's
it looks-
ugly. Can
it
I
looks
just
strange.
sell this back to you? I know you just gave
Yep.
me it, but I'm just gonna
It looks
sell
a bit
back to you.
shit.
It looks a bit shit. And I don't care. Goodbye. Where did my
Blessed.
Where did my hat go? They took my hat off.
You
There
sell.
we go. Perfect. What's over here? Just a bunch of armor sets, I guess. That's fine. Alright, let's go talk to Grandpa. You wanna know how to pronounce Cuirass? Yeah, what's up? Cuirass. Curious. Curious. You say it queer ass, I see. Is that true? I say it queer ass? Yeah? Okay.
Hear it.
Curious. Curious?
Curious? Curious.
Of course they have. You know
Now I don't know how to say it.
are, but they will do it.
Very good. Thanks
Queries?
for your efforts, my friend.
Queer ass.
Don't mention it.
Donde?
I just hope you know what you're doing. You know, many see the course the Order has taken since you came back as disquieting. Narazul's mages in the temple, an outlander as a keeper.
Well, they're talking
It's
about
a
me.
lot to take in.
They're just jealous of my eyeliner.
But someone has to deal with the threat.
And your smoldering good looks.
Or my smoldering good looks. My high
Yes,
cheekbones.
I suppose you're right.
Hi! You guys were, talking about me. Hey, what's up?
So, you actually made it, Prodigy. Congratulations. Even though I'm not sure everyone is as glad about that as the Grand Master.
How about you? You hate my guts.
Should I? I don't know if you deserve to be here. Sakaresh does. She has proven it for close to 10 years now. But you... Maybe there is something to the Grand Master's talk about you being one of these emissaries. And
I don't
maybe
understand
you
why
can indeed
T-Lore
help us in
Aranthiel
some
has to,
way.
like,
But
tell
you're still
everyone
an
all of this
outsider.
shit.
No matter which crest
Yeah.
you wear on your armor, that
I don't know
won't
why we couldn't just
change.
keep this on the down low and just have me as a contractor. You know what I mean?
Well, I suppose you could say that, yes. Natara, Tealor, and I passed our novitiate
Oh,
together.
so you have, like, a weird little...
You make it sound
thing
as if the
going.
Order is some kind of mercenary guild. You don't join the
It kind
Order.
of is.
You're chosen for it. Both
Bless you,
Haranthiel
kitty
and
cat.
I come from a bloodline
Bless
older
you,
than
small,
the stones of this
small
temple.
baby.
It was our path to become keepers, and we followed it. It
Right,
wasn't much of a
because of your
choice.
weird case system. I never get the thought process behind people saying the word outsider unironically.
Outsider.
That's a
You're an
different
outsider.
story.
Yeah, I sure
And
You
am,
don't
bitch.
belong here.
I don't belong anywhere.
You make it.
I belong
Yeah,
in bed.
There was another
Become
option.
keepers, and we followed it. It wasn't. No. But enough of the chit-chat. I'm really not in the mood for it. Good luck with whatever the Grand Master has planned for you.
Thanks, bud. Have a good one. Hey, what's up, Grandpa? What's your fucking problem now?
Prophet, did you find your way around?
Yeah.
Good. It is important that you get adjusted to this place. It will be the base of all operations to come. Right now, we are still in the dark as to the true nature of this cycle. All we have are fragments, but we will
What do you
change
think,
that.
bud? What do you think's gonna
There
happen?
are two
Nothing
trails
good.
we have found. I want you to go
I hope
after
every
both
good
of
thing
them.
happens.
Alright, what are we doing?
The first one has to do with the stone fragments from Old Rashengrad. Pegast has not yet told you, but all of them together form a so-called sigil stone, which we urgently need.
Okay.
The Arcanists have already put it together, but we still lack a part of the ritual to activate it. And for that, we need the memory of a dead person.
How
We
did
need
you
the
come
memory of
to
a
this
dead person.
conclusion? How did you come to this conclusion? This is
Characters
what
in fantasy settings just come to conclusions.
they just say shit. They just say shit. You have homegrown fuckheads right here.
Second
Yeah.
trail revolves around a discovery we made in the Heartland. It could be a significant, if not the only prospect we have in this fight. Where do you want to start?
All right, Lat, do we want to go to start the stone or go to the discovery in the forest?
I want to go to the forest.
I'll make it short. We assume that in the last cycle, the Pyreans worked on a machine which they hoped would save them from the cleansing. An old artifact which they tried to put back together.
A machine.
Well, we do know that the cycle is not an ordinary threat. It functions in a way we have not even come close to comprehending, almost like a cosmic force. This makes it naive to believe one could face this threat like a foe.
A cosmic force, huh?
Maybe.
I'm just saying, Aranthiel. Hey, Grandpa, listen to me. Hey, Cat, could you stop
It's the
licking-
Reapers!
She is licking her butthole right on top of my mouse right now.
That's incredible.
I moved my hands so that I could, like, gesticulate. None of you can see it, but I need to do it when I talk. And she just plopped her ass down and started licking her asshole. This is ridiculous.
Thanks, Cat. We know you can count on you.
I'm gonna what is wrong with you? I'm gonna take a picture so you can see it, Lat.
Shame her.
I'm sending it to you.
She's sitting sloppy style.
Taylor, I'm gonna level with you here. So like, if you're telling me that this is like an infinite loop kind of thing where civilizations rise and fall and do the same thing every single time, who's to say that we aren't doing the exact same things the Pyreans did, which is find the old artifact, try to put it together, some bullshit happens, and then we fail.
Or the artifact that you put together only hastens the end.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Obviously, you need to start shooting the Reapers down. Oh, she's so silly! She's so silly.
Girlie,
I love
I
her
need
so
you to
much.
move. Please, can I have my mouse back? Hey, you gotta get down. I'm sorry.
This machine can. As I said, the Pyreans
She's just
didn't
looking
have-
around all confused, like, why'd you do that? Because I want to.
This machine. They merely reconstructed it from old plans they found somewhere. And if they thought this idea was worth pursuing, we should at least look into it.
Sure, buddy.
Pegast found an old ruin named Old Dothelgrad, which seemed to be some kind of laboratory of the Dilgar, one of the ruling castes in the Pyrean era. She assumes that we might find hints about this machine there, or maybe even a prototype.
Okay.
I want you to help her in any way possible.
Deus Ex Machina.
Maybe your gift
real,
can reveal
real,
things
Deus
real.
Ex.
eyes can't see.
We gotta go get the MacGuffin.
I love all the gay
Because
sex
they never had the
fanfiction
chance
between
to
Jensen
finish
and
it.
Pritchard.
The Pyrean realm was in a constant state of war shortly before the cleansing, just like Vin has been for the past few years. And even if the machine does not work, any knowledge we can get from their struggle against the cycle is crucial. They were the
Can
two
you even
different
win against a
castes
cycle
who
like
lead the
this?
Pyrean realm.
Maybe
Officially-
like you're just supposed to die.
Maybe we'll find out as we get. I know this game has like 3 endings. And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, because I know which ending I'm gonna go for, which is the fuck you guys, I'm taking drugs and I'm getting the ending I want.
Servants of their highest being, the deity all of Pyrea worshipped, but everyone knew that it was the castes who had the power. And while the Ishian valued tradition, the Dilgar valued progress, which, as you can imagine, led to differences between the two, to say the least. They were the Lightborn of the Pyrean era, you could say. It's in a remote section of the Heartland. Keeper Sakaresh will accompany you there and show you the way.
Oh, you picked
luck.
the other quest. I didn't know which one it was, but one of these quests we were gonna have to go hang out with Jespar, and the other one is Kalia. And you picked it's time to go hang out with emo girl.
Aw, damn.
Instead of emotional instead of attachment issues boy.
Did we get the other one?
Yeah, we have to do both.
Okay.
All right.
I want a fucking tuna, but I'm not lucky enough, I guess.
Huh? Oh, Stardew.
And Stardew.
Kalia, we gotta go on an adventure together. Hey, what's up?
Ah, there you are. The Grandmaster already briefed me on our mission. Shall we go?
Already? Okay.
Great.
Why is he sending us?
Why do you ask? Does it bother you?
No. It's just we're both new, and this seems like a big deal.
Yes, that's true. To answer your question, I don't know. I assume I am accompanying you because we both did the trial together, but as to why you are assigned to such a crucial mission is beyond me.
'Cause I'm the big
It seems the
special
Grandmaster
special.
I'm
really
the
gets to lead in
fucking
your role as a
I'm fucking
What
prophet,
does that
man.
mean? But anyway, I suggest we save these questions for later. For now, let's focus
Hey, those
on the
urns
task at
behind
hand.
you are freaking out a little bit.
Yes, the ruin isn't
They're
far
not
from
having
here.
a good time.
Just meet me at the Myrids Tower in the Northern Heartland. I will wait for you there once I finish my preparations.
Okay. Have we already been to
caught
the
a
Northern
tuna.
Heartland? Yeah, we have, so I can just teleport there.
Bitch, I can teleport.
Bitch, I can teleport!
Haters see you teleport and say can't afford a Myrad or whatever the
Ugh. Okay, now before
Sorry,
we do that, let's see here. I know I have some learning books on me. I don't need that. Alright, so let's level... What should we level? I guess we can just get more psionics. So I'm just gonna help.
Yeah, it's always good to have more psionics. I love hitting people with my psionic blast.
Player to add item. I'll just give myself 20. Who gives a fuck? I'm reading so many books! Oh no, I
Your
read
brain
too
is
many
huge.
books.
Where do you work out?
The library. I work out at the library. Yeah.
And your brain is huge.
The librarian's very angry at me. I keep dropping my big heavy weights on the books.
Shit, man.
She tells me just use the books as weight, you idiot. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I can bench press the Encyclopedia Britannica.
All of them together?
All of them together.
Wow.
This voice is killing my throat.
I guess you can't be a dark elf or a ghoul.
Smooth skin.
Yeah. Sounds
Okay.
just like one.
Help. Marksman. Just so I could get my bow skills up better. Alright, now I can remove. Alright, there we go. We're now a bit more leveled up. There we go. So I think what I'm gonna do first before we go do the quest is sell a bunch of my shit off real quick.
Sounds like a good
So
idea.
I don't need a hatchet or this. Just I'm carrying too much to run? Yeah, that's great.
Your ass is too fat.
My ass is too fat. No.
I know, it's very sad.
We just gotta go down this way, I think. Hey, I have stuff I need to sell you. Please give me money. Hey, I need some shit. Yeah, I know.
You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
Nobody comes for free.
Nobody comes for free. Thanks for all the money.
What?
Oh, shoot. She won't take all of it, though.
Blessed.
Bitch. Okay. That's fine. Alright, now let's go do the quest.
I'm learning so many recipes that I can't cook because I don't have a kitchen yet.
Wow.
So, you
It's
actually made
expensive
it
to get a
from
kitchen.
You already
bro.
said that line to me.
Congratulations.
Poppy has dementia. He's
Even
gonna
though I'm
repeat
not
some
sure
things.
everyone is as glad about that as the
Alright, we're just gonna fast travel.
As the Grandmaster. The
Yeah, I
Grandmaster
know
is really
I'm the
happy about it.
Grandmaster of Special Little Meow Meow, and I don't care.
You don't care that you're the Grandmaster's special little meow meow?
I don't want to be the Grandmaster of Special Little Meow Meow. I
Sad
never
thing.
asked for this. Hey,
Here
what's
you
up?
Just
are.
like
Here.
Jensen.
I got us a map from the Archmagister. Do you see that? We're here, and back there is the ruin where we'll meet Pegast. So I'd say, let's go.
Pig ass?
You lead the way. I'll cover your back.
Lashari or whatever. Okay, I guess we go down and around this way. Oh no, a dog! Oh. No. Hold on. Hold on. Hey. That's really rude. Where did you go? Hey!
Die, bitch.
Fucking asshole!
Just like Carter Blake would say.
I knew it. I knew you'd get the reference I was giving you.
If anyone can understand your references, it's probably going
I
to
would
be me.
hope it would be you. All
Other if
things
it
considered.
can't, then there's a breakdown in communication.
Oh, that's not a necromancer. That's a tree.
Honest mistake. Happens to me all the time.
Can you believe that shit, Kalia? Whatever your name is.
Probably a Catholic.
Yeah, she's just a bit too religious for my tastes. It's nothing personal. I just, that's a really tiny elk.
It is personal. Shit, I forgot. I need a 5-star. I need a gold. I need 5 gold quality melon. I have all these gold hot peppers. I guess I could give them to Shane.
I guess you could give him to Shane, yeah.
He's just an easy guy to. You just when it's summertime and comes around, you can give him a hot pepper, and he's like, "Thank
Look,
you
over
so much," because he
That must be the
loves
ruin.
them. So,
This is the ruin?
life hack.
Okay. We're in the ruin.
I love being in the ruins.
I love being in the ruins. There's a backpack over here. And skulls on the ground.
Normal.
Normal things. Normal things. I want to go up and around here though, see if there's any like. Come on, let me get up the stairs. What is it? What is it with these games and having stairs that don't work good?
I don't know.
I do not
Where are you
notify
going?
me again.
That is not the way. Just don't take too long, all right?
That is...
I'll wait here.
I was
What?
just looking around.
Do you not have any sense of adventure in you?
Come on, bitch. Time to delete a bunch of saves, because this game auto-saves like crazy. No! I didn't want to load it! Fuck. It's okay, I just made a save, so I can just load that save.
Haley thinks quinoa is weird.
I always read that when I worked at, when I worked in Cold Harbor. Or was it the Deadlands? Anyway, when I worked there, I always thought quinoa...
it was Deadlands.
I always thought quinoa was pronounced quinoa, because that's how it looks.
But it's quinoa.
But it's quinoa. Kalia, sweetheart, honey, you're in the way.
I need to start walking into people's homes so I can have hard events.
Just start
I always
walking
forget,
into people's homes.
Yes, it's to trigger their hard events, yeah. I know it's weird, but in Stardew Valley, we're different.
Yeah, that's fair. People just leave their homes unlocked.
It's a small town.
This is a very, like, steep... I can't even walk down it normally.
Yeah. I'd trip and fall and eat shit.
Yeah, I have a few issues with the writing in this game or whatever, but like the level design's pretty good. But they're certainly using the assets, that's for damn sure. We just need you to get the memories of a dead person. Yeah, sure. Whatever the fuck
What
that
am I gonna
means.
do? What do you want me to do? Suck it out of their skull?
With my proboscis or something?
You think I have a proboscis?
Buddy, Teeler, honey, you think I got a proboscis? Old man? You want me to shove my proboscis in your neck? Is that what you're getting at, you freak?
You might want you to shove your proboscis somewhere.
I will not be sounding him with my proboscis.
I'm not saying up his urethra.
I would hope not.
You could shove it anywhere you want, but you chose to say urethra, man.
But there were just too many. We did our best, madame, and...
You did jack shit. That's what you did. 3 of our people are dead, and now the goddamn entrance is blocked up. This is fucking unbelievable. Get out of here, now! I need to think.
Shoot.
That doesn't sound good.
You're telling me. Hey, what's up? It's me again.
You?
Hey, what's up?
Out of all the goddamn people in this goddamn land, you are the last person I
This
expected
goddamn-
to see here.
Well, he told me I needed to you know, that old guy.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Though I don't have the slightest idea what good getting wasted on weird droge can possibly do.
You could just say drugs.
Nightshade elixir isn't just
Droge.
droga. It's a centuries-old recipe that's
Droga.
already being used by the first
It's
Valkyries.
a century-old
You should know
recipe,
that, judging our
actually?
traditions.
Well, now I do. And just who exactly are you?
Kalia Sakaresh, keeper of the first sigil. I was exalted together with the one you call the Prophet.
Sakarish? You're the girl from the village.
Maybe. Have you heard of me?
Maybe.
Well, there are some interesting rumors revolving around you. Let's put it that way. But who am I to complain? 2 keepers are certainly better than those idiots from the guard. Actually, you've come at just the right time. You'll be surprised,
come.
but I found myself in almost exactly the same trouble as in Alt-Rashengrad. Seems I have a knack for that kind of shit.
Another mercenary attack.
Almost. This time it was bandits. They ran in here about 2 hours ago and charged through us like we were bloody beginners. Well, that's the problem.
Where are they?
Do you see that hallway over there?
Up there? Yeah.
It leads down into the ruin. And now, guess what those fuckers did?
They blew it up?
They dashed right into it, and somehow succeeded in accidentally activating some kind of mechanism that locks down the whole passage.
Fuck.
Now, anyone who gets too close to it gets roasted like a chicken. So now we can't go down, and they
Roasted like a chicken.
Well, it's a good thing that I have God mode on.
We believe so, yes. That is what makes the whole thing so annoying.
Yeah, that's what Large Man Huge says, and they're like, God, what is God? God, what?
What is that? And you're like, don't worry about it.
No, they didn't wear the robes that the ones in Alt-Rashengrad did. And they also seemed kind of unorganized to me. And scared, as if they were running from something.
Yeah, from
My
me.
guess is that they were trying to hide from something and thought the ruin was deserted.
Big Dick is back in town, bitch.
Somehow, yes. But would you place the button to deactivate the trap right next to the door it's supposed to protect? We need to find another way down. But at least
Okay.
we've got a clue. Some kind of hidden entrance.
Really?
We're still stuck getting it open, though. Come, I'll show you. Who
Okay.
knows? Maybe you'll see something in the past that might help us.
Move along.
Yeah. Pants are so ridiculous.
I need my pants to go directly into my
I
ass
need
cheeks.
my pants to go right in between my ass cheeks.
Here we go. And before you ask, our dead buddy on the platform was already there
Pan
when we
cheek.
got here. No idea what's keeping his body from decaying.
It
looks
needs to
like
be
some kind of
suction
magic
cupped
to
in
me.
there.
So I'd say just take a look around. I'm sure the bells have something to do with the riddle.
Okay. A bell hammer.
You're telling me the bells?
Ugh.
Maybe. Are you alright? You look pale.
I had a vision.
I'm normal.
You did. Then this mage woman was right. What did you...
How was I right?
I saw a vision, and I was shown the bell puzzle.
Seriously? By the prophet's ass, that's
By my ass?
By
yeah,
my-
it is convenient.
By my ass?
By my ass.
What's the deal with those bells?
I gotta hit him.
Be my guest.
I gotta punch him.
Just make sure that you don't accidentally collapse this place, okay?
Oh, why not? I wanna collapse the place. Ah! Oh, and this just shows it again. Okay. Hey, what's up?
An outlander. Isn't this nice?
Your mic sucks.
This.
Hey. Oh, she doesn't want to talk to me. That's fine. Yeah, I prefer some people just not talk to me instead of just being assholes about it, you know? There's no need to be
Yeah.
rude. If you don't like me, that's fine. You're not gonna get along with everybody. Alright, let's go hit some bells.
Yes, that must be it. Yes, that must be it.
Oh, great.
Yes, that must be.
Yes, that must be it.
Yes.
Yes, that must be it.
I love that she has to say it every time. She's not a bell. Yes, that must be.
I'm stuck in the middle.
Yes, that's it. Now will we... Oh, blazes.
Stuck in the middle with you.
What the fuck's happening?
I want to sing more.
Ah!
Damn, you got sucked into the hole.
Not the hole.
Yep, that's me. You might be wondering how I got stuck in this situation.
Yep, that's me. You might be wondering how I got into this.
Yep, I just got stuck in the hole.
Yeah, that just happened.
Did that just happen? Excuse me?
Oh, did I do that? I mean, yeah, I did. Quite literally. Rock Dome. We're in the Rock Dome. Wow, this sure is a big old place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. A single green apple. Use deliver. The depths. Kalia, where did you go? Did she just walked off without me?
She went away. She didn't want to stay here anymore, so she went away. Kali is actually problematic because she,
because she's Catholic.
Yeah.
And once he has, we can deal with the steel crabs. I'll bet my balls that
Because she
we'll have
makes
enough money with that
Milton
to make
fan.
all this shit worthwhile again.
Keep your balls. I just want to get out of here.
You will. Don't worry about it.
Keep your balls.
I missed. Oh, I missed. Oh, but you stopped right at the bottom of the stairs, idiot. You stopped at the bottom of the stairs. And then I killed you. Bitch.
Bitch. Bitch. That likes bananas.
That likes bananas. How'd this get down here?
Carefully.
Oh, I missed!
You fucking
Yeah, I sure am scum, aren't I? You have any money? God damn, y'all are so poor. Oh, you had a single $1 on you. And a human heart. Okay. I'll take that.
For dessert.
Yeah. Yum, yum. Search apples. Look at this. They just put a texture of apple. Hold on, let me get a light out so we can look at this.
That's a nice texture, right?
That's just a flat texture with some
flat
apples.
Texture with six apples.
6 apples sticking out of it. That's great.
Why did they just make a big one model of conjoined apples?
Ran out of time, I guess. Oh, fuck me. A vagrant. You guys got any money on you? No, just human flesh. I'm assuming that's not her own human flesh that I just picked up.
Well,
but who
would it make it better?
To say?
Would that make your current situation better or worse?
I don't know. That is the question, isn't it? Kylia. Girl. Where are you?
Where art thou?
Where art thou?
Someone's there.
Huh? Oh, you saw me. Anyway. No! Get hit by my magic. Nothing in there. Hey. We gotta keep going down. And just kill everyone who gets in our way. Ha-ha!
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well, he did that.
Yeah, he sure did do that, didn't he? Hi, kitty cat. Are you a little baby?
I think she is.
Yeah, she's a baby. And a little one at that. Where the fuck is Kalia? Kalia.
She went away. She left the mission.
She abandoned the mission?
Yeah. And she abandoned.
Yeah, okay.
But the mission is more important.
I guess I'll just continue on, I guess.
Yeah, how will you cope?
By fucking
Not
just
have
bar
it.
later.
Yeah. With the fully animated sex.
Yeah, they put that in there.
They have Slongs of Skyrim, but they don't have any naked women mods in this game.
Now wait a second. This just
I would think that would be beautiful.
this just spins back around. Okay, so we gotta go in the other direction then.
Go in circles.
I'm working on it. Forgot those were there. Okay. So, I guess the way we have to go is down here. I think. Kalia. Honey. Where are you?
She's lost and confused somewhere.
How did she get this far without killing any of those bandits?
She sneaked.
Okay, I thought maybe it would have updated and told me something. Love how I can hit somebody in the ankle with magic and they just fall over dead. Where did you get... Oh. Okay. I mean, I don't think you could get fish out of here. What do I know?
I don't know.
Alright. Oh, there's something in my eye. No. No. We gotta go back to the rock dome. Okay. Kalia.
Rock dome.
Kalia.
Same shit,
Oh. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, you had a lockpick though. I will take that. Thank you. More lockpicks are always good.
True.
We gotta go back into the depths. Okay.
I'm always going into the depths.
Kalia! No, you didn't see me. Go fuck yourself. I lied. I'm totally here. Ha 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 ha.
Ho ho ho.
Ha ha ho. I should give myself some sneak books.
Can't go wrong with some sneaky.
Can't go wrong with some sneak, and I'm gonna need it. I'm just gonna give myself like 10 of the master ones. Yes. I know what I'm doing, game. I spawned that into my inventory. Okay?
I know more than you, game.
I know more than you. Kalia? Kalia? Oh, that's the story vent through there. Alright, there might be more people to murder back around this way.
Attack!
Woohoo! Kitty, what are you doing? You're bunny kicking my desk because you're playing with a string.
That's quite rude.
I see, I see. You're a little goose. You're a silly little goose.
She's so sick.
Alright, yeah, there's nothing back up around this way. Let's go do the story. I don't know how we could have possibly gotten separated considering we both fell at the same time. Hi, Mara.
I don't know.
Mara, can you help me out, please?
Mara can't
I
help.
need some advice for my love life.
He doesn't want to attach.
He doesn't want to fuck me yet. Even though he called me handsome. What do I do? She's like, do his personal quest. You're right, Mara. I should do his personal quest. Thanks, Mara.
Mara's so good at this.
Ah, bleh. I have to be conveniently taken out.
There we go. That trick
Thanks,
has
Carlisle.
yet to disappoint me. So what do you say now, you piece of shit?
Who are you?
I'll make you pay for what you...
Oh, hey, Kalia.
That's just great. The fucker brought his bitch with him.
She's not my bitch.
Down your weapon.
Nice misogyny moment.
Oh, is that so?
Is
All
this
of you
more
men-
or less
and even if
misogynist
you
than
manage to
Dragon
get
Age
past
Origins
us,
so
there are
far?
dozens of guards further up. So put down your weapon, or you will regret it.
I think Origins is beating it, but we'll see.
What the hell?
As you wish.
What the hell?
You got Shadow Clone ninjutsu?
Okay.
Wow. That was so cool. And
Ah. Alright. I gotta get up. Oh.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
I'm
What
so
the heck was
lonely.
that?
It's nothing. Did he hurt you? Can
It's
you...
nothing! You were surrounded by
Okay.
shadows!
It's nothing.
Should we continue to press her on it?
Nah.
Okay, how did you...
I fell, thank Malphus, into a thicket farther down the ruin.
Oh.
It was some kind of machine room. At least that's what it looked like to me. And luckily enough, that's also how the traps in the entrance are being controlled. I tried to deactivate them. We'll see if it worked. Anyway, do you see the camp down there? We should take a look at it.
Okay. Man, you really went ham on this guy. You shouldn't
I don't
feel.
think you had to do that, to be honest.
You didn't have to, but I hope you don't feel bad about it, because he is an asshole, alright? He did call you a bitch, which means it's totally fine for you to kill him.
Yeah.
Ooh, piles of gold. I love how it says gold pot, but then it has like 19 coins in it.
Times are tough, man.
Times are tough, I guess. This is not the direction I need to go, apparently. Hold on, I'm coming back up, girl.
I got a prismatic shard off of a jelly. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Here. Oh, you just walked through that rock. How...
That's amazing.
How convenient for you. Right up here? Up here? Down here? Where are we going? Where are we going?
She doesn't know.
What are we doing? This camp.
Gold? And I doubt it's the fruit of honest labor.
I already took all of it.
So that's what this was all about? They flipped
It was like 50 coins at most.
We should bring this to the Order. Maybe we can find out who they stole.
I mean, it's in my pocket, so like...
You can't do that, please.
Stay right there. Who are you?
I'm not one of them. Please don't hurt me. Oh, by the righteous path. What did I get myself
don't know,
into?
man. Haley's
Alice Summerstone.
Alice.
I'm just a simple man, a farmer by me path.
I'm
Two
just a
daughters,
simple
me woman
man.
in a little farm girl just a few miles from Ark.
Okay.
Maybe you know one of me girls. She sells her bread at the market.
Oh, that's your annoying ass daughter? The skinny one with the blonde hair?
Yes, exactly. That's her. My little Serta.
Okay. Okay, what are you doing here?
Of course. Do you know who Landlord Borek is?
Yeah?
He's one of the most influential landlords of the Farmer's Coast. Both the Guard and the Order get their food from his lands. What does he have to do with this?
Everything. He's a pathless bastard. And all of this.
A
is his
pathless
fault. I
bastard.
said it by me name.
Why?
Because he's a criminal, that's why.
A criminal.
Believe me, I know how that sounds. But it's the truth. You have to believe me. The tolls he collects from his tenants are so high that we hardly have anything.
Do you
left
want
to
me to
eat.
kill that
And
guy
those who
for
don't pay
you?
get beaten up by his lackey.
Because it sounds like he sucks, and I would kill that
he
guy
also
for
knows
you.
the Relata.
The cult from the Undercity?
Aye, who else? They believe themselves above Malphas, above the Holy Path. And they are powerful. Which is also why no one does anything about them. No, this money isn't his. I had debts. It all started 3 years ago, when we had a very bad harvest, and I couldn't pay me toll for the first time. Borek gave me a loan.
I couldn't pay me toll.
He said that I'd have to pay interest next time. Well, I think you can figure out the rest.
You're looking to pay for everything at once?
Aye. I knew from a friend that there was this man in the Undercity, this Carrick. And he said that he and his men might be willing to help me, if they would get money from it. Apparently, they even had a sense of honor and path-abidingness, if you can call it that.
Uh-huh.
They're from a traveling merchant. We ambushed him, and you know what we did.
You killed a guy.
But I swear by me name, we didn't hurt him. When we had the money, all
We didn't
sunflowers
hurt him, we
started
just
breaking
killed-
loose. Some kind of woman appeared, all veiled and dressed in black. And in the wink of an eye, she killed
the
two
veiled
of Carrick's men. We tried to fight her at first, but then we ran for it.
Oh, yeah, I know. The Veil Woman. We all know her.
We all know her.
Says Huge McLarge.
What? No, you're wrong. I'm not...
You
Right.
stole?
It's true. The money is from the food bank.
You stole from the food bank?
Yeah. She didn't have a choice.
You
That's one
stole
place to
from
steal.
the food bank?
I know.
I swear on my name, I only stole from the poor people.
I only stole from those
I
filthy
think
poors.
he just wanted to get his men to
Those
safety.
filthy,
But
pathless
still,
poors.
You're right. I was a fool to trust him, and I regret what I did.
Wait, a veiled woman with dark robes and a low voice?
She didn't speak much, but yes, she had dark robes. And she was...
Would you say they were the robes of a graybeard?
Unholy. Sorry, I don't know how to describe
He's
her
like,
better.
yeah, possibly. That's one way I would describe them, yeah.
Please, it's the right thing to do. If I don't have the money by the next turn of the moon, Boric and his
Your eyes
lackeys
are all
will
big 'cause
change
it's
their
dark.
tune. And I know what that means.
What do you think, Kalia?
It's a tough call. I can understand his motivation, but that doesn't change the consequence of his actions. If we let him run, we legitimize his crime, so to speak.
Well, he stole from a food bank.
You should justify your crime before the tribunal. Explain to them what Boric did, and they might judge you lightly.
Judge lightly? You don't really believe that, do you? They don't care about the why. And even if they do, it doesn't change a damn thing about the fact that me family is lost without this money.
Not
me
my
family.
But it doesn't change that you're at least partially responsible for what happened here. But it's your call.
I don't want to point out every time it's the Bishop voice actor.
Is this
But
Bishop?
there's part of me
Is this
that
Bishop again?
This is Bishop. This is
Oh, I didn't
Bishop.
even notice.
They got Bishop doing a lot of roles in this game.
But yeah, I mean, it fills out your portfolio, you know?
I voiced 10% of the cast of Enderal.
I'm sorry, man. You stole from the food bank, and several people are dead now because of you. I'm not letting you run away. Like,
By the prophet's ass, you really got them all.
yeah, I killed all of them except
You
that one
don't
guy.
stop surprising me, that's
By your ass.
And neither do you, Keeper Sakurash.
By my
You should be
ass.
activating the
Why do you
traps
keep
up there.
swearing by my ass?
Who's our shackled friend here? He doesn't look like one of
Maybe
those.
she likes it.
No, but he's guilty nonetheless. Can you escort him to Ark?
Shackled?
To Ark? Sure.
Where?
Jakil? Joro? You take
I don't
care
know.
of that.
It's in your imagination.
Alright then.
Oh.
I'd say if this machine is somewhere in this
He's
ruin,
floating.
it's here. I suggest you two take a look around. We'll cover your back in the meantime.
Okay. This lever just appeared out of nowhere. This was not here before, I don't think.
The best kind of levers appear out of nowhere.
Alright, let's keep going. You stole from the fucking food bank.
Wow, dude. You suck, man.
You're kind of cringe. Well, this seems ominous.
I suppose we found our machine. At least what's left of it. Do you feel anything, Saira? With your gift, I mean. Agreed. Maybe we can even take some small parts of it with us right now. The Order will transport the rest to Ark by Myrad.
They can do that? How are they gonna get it out of here? That's my question.
What strange metal. It didn't rust at all, despite all the time it's been here.
And all the water. Time for another mind vision.
What the hell's this thing?
Correct.
Orb.
Nothing else possesses that much raw, magical power.
Ugh. Ugh. Okay. There, another thing over here? Old parchment.
It works in a way we have not even come close to comprehending. Like a cosmic force.
Uh-huh. A cosmic force, you say.
Force.
Cosmic divorce.
Wow, that's awesome.
We gotta get Jay in on this. It has cosmic divorce. I know how he can get his #1 title back.
True. By divorcing everyone in the world.
By divorcing everyone at the same time.
Everyone in the galaxy.
Everyone in the universe.
All this energy, it's useless without the Numinos.
The Numinos?
What the hell is that shit?
It's useless without Numidium.
It's useless without Numidium. Hey, I found some stuff.
Yes? Found something?
I found many things.
They look useful. Let's take them to the Chronicum. Yes? Yes, you're right. How is it possible that it moves all by itself? Let's take it with us.
Yes, sir.
I found this.
I found a new antidote.
Let me see. Yes, it does indeed. Seems to be some kind of energy storage.
How do you know that?
Yes, I think you're right.
Yes.
She says quite a bit. Get that. Let's get out of here. This place blows.
Yes.
Lashiri. Hey, we found some shit.
Now that was quick. So, what did you find?
Some bullshit.
Well, that's not
It's all
much
about
of a
that he
surprise,
said, she
considering
said
how
bullshit.
long here. And as long as we can reconstruct it, that's alright. I sent some of my men back to Ark. We'll request a caravan to get all the parts back to the temple, and see what we can do from there. Let's just hope it really will help us against this cleansing, whatever it is. As much as I admire Pyrean technology, I don't like the idea of putting our lives in the hands of it.
Oh, really? We found this old shit.
Let me see. Interesting. Truly interesting.
Uh-huh.
What?
Seems that this machine was only some kind of prototype. The real one the Pyreans were working on must be somewhere else. Plus, there's also a name for it. The Pyreans called it the Beacon.
That's
The
probably
beacon.
Indeed.
The beacon.
Well then, it seems like you and your visions have once again saved the
beacon,
day,
huh?
Rabbit. There's a lot for us to do now. If you've taken care of your business here, I suggest you head back to Ark and report to Old Aranthiel.
What do you think, Saira? Do you want to leave now or stay a little longer?
Let's get out of here.
Good. There you are. Pegast's mages have already told the Grandmaster about our find, and they're waiting for us in the Emporium. Let's go.
Okay, you changed.
Malphas's blessings.
Yeah, you too, buddy. How does your shirt stay on your shoulders like that with such a deep V in the back? Whatever.
Freaking magic.
Who are you? Efficient ways to battle this red madness. And heathen machines atop the Sun Temple are the last thing that will calm the townsfolk.
Maybe. But if this heathen machine is what the Pyreans used to combat the cycle, I want it near. Even if it turns out to be useless, only a fool turns down a chance. Sharim, how long will the reconstruction take?
Oh, that depends on how many Pyrean mechanics you have on hand that can help us decipher
Bishop's
these
here
plans.
again.
Just think for once.
Yeah,
Aranthiel.
he's fucking
How
everywhere
are we
in this
supposed to give you an estimation if we don't even know what the finished machine is supposed to look like?
Good point.
We will get to work right away, Grandmaster. But in any case, we're going to need a lot of steel and Pyrean crystals.
You will get them. Now get to work. You did excellent work.
I know.
We will reconstruct this machine no matter the price. Here, this will reward you for your effort. That still leaves the sigil stone.
Alright, what's it for?
It's simple. I've told you that the Pyreans knew about the cycle, and that they too battled it before they vanished. The sigil stone was a magical defense they created to protect themselves from the red madness.
How?
Through small fragments that segregate once a certain ritual is performed on it. Wear one of these fragments and it will serve you like a shield for your spirit. The stone won't produce enough for all citizens of Ark, but enough for all of us keepers and the guard.
Oh, how convenient.
The problem is that we lack knowledge about this ritual, and those who have it.
Okay, but if we lack knowledge, then how did you know I needed the memories of a dead man?
Correct. The entire plan revolves
Correct,
around
he says.
which is exhibited in the Chronicum. The frozen corpse of a Pyrean, which a fisherman found adrift in the northern sea some years
Frozen
ago.
corpse, huh?
And...
Yes, the ice prevented his body from decaying. But go to the Chronicum and speak to Archmagister Maragil. He will be able to explain it better than I can.
Okay. I guess I'll go do that then.
Prophet?
So you're telling me that in the time it took for us to travel back here, they already moved it up here?
That's amazing.
Greetings. No, not yet. They haven't moved it up here yet. Where am I going?
Who am I?
My sir?
Yeah, hey.
My
Well,
sir?
Comes a point.
We
and you
always
just have to
go
live with it.
too easy.
Yeah, you just have to live with it. Why am I having to talk to you? Oh, you have to talk to her about her shadow monster bullshit. Hey, what's up?
Saira, good to see you. Do you need anything?
You don't know your parents. How'd you get your name?
It was stitched into the blanket they found me in near that village. I don't really know if it is my actual name, but I had nothing else to go with, so it stuck.
What's the deal with your tattoo?
Tattoo? Oh, of course, you mean my mark.
Yeah.
I've had that for as long as I can remember.
Her birthmark
don't have
that
the
is
slightest idea
shaped
as
like
to
a
how I got
tattoo
it.
would be.
Just where did I put it?
That's what Tyrus said too. But if it has a meaning, it's obscure. I couldn't find anything in the books, and the Magisters couldn't put their fingers on it either.
Is it like magical?
No, it isn't. It's just there, that's all.
Can't you get rid of it?
Not without leaving a bad scar, at least according to the apothecary. And even if that weren't the case, I don't know if I'd want it gone. It reminds me of something.
What? Well, I can only say it looks nice.
It does. You're the
I didn't
first
have
to
any
tell
other
me.
option to say anything else, so
Thanks.
I
guess.
Yeah, no problem.
You look alright.
Why do you say Karash? Isn't it?
Yes, it is. Master Tyrus, my foster father. He was half Kyranian, as you might have guessed already. Some words just stuck around.
Oh. What do you think about current events? I just came to talk.
That's convenient, actually. I think I still owe you an explanation.
Uh-huh. About your violence?
Yes, but let's talk somewhere else. Come on.
Oh, okay, we're fading to black again?
So, sorry for all the secrecy. I just didn't want anyone else to listen in.
I can understand that, so what's up?
Well, that moment when I neutralized the leader of the bandits.
Target neutralized.
Target
neutralized. I
neutralized.
was different then.
Yeah, you were covered in shadows, and you
were a bit different.
Did a lot of you left?
Huh?
Why'd you leave?
I don't know why. I didn't choose that.
I didn't choose to leave the Discord call. You have to understand, officer.
It sort of happened. I didn't have any choice in the matter.
Alright, so I could say, what do you mean? That's one way to put it. You seemed upset. And that's a nice way to put it. Yeah, you completely lost it back there. Which option do you want to go with?
What do you mean?
The bandit leader, when he lured you into that trap and tried to trick me.
Trick you?
You must have noticed there was something
what?
Unusual
He did what to
about
me?
When I dealt with him.
That's one way to put it. You seemed upset.
Upset. You choose your words carefully, Saira. I appreciate that.
No problem.
There is something about me that you don't know. That no one knows, actually.
Really? No one?
Do you remember what I told you in the curarium about the destroyed village? Well, I wasn't entirely honest with
destroy it.
Not all of it, no, and it's true that I don't know how I ended up there. But I remembered something just before I regained consciousness. Some kind of vague memory.
Vague memory.
A feeling, coupled with an image.
Uh-huh. Oh, what do you mean by that?
It's hard to describe because it didn't last very long, but...
It's a hard to describe vague feeling.
I saw myself, but I was somehow above the rooftops, as if I flew. Below me, I saw all the chaos. The dead, the fire, the devastated houses, and I somehow felt hot, but from inside, as if my blood was boiling. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm sorry, but I don't know how to describe it better than that.
I'm sorry for sounding crazy.
So that was like a memory?
It was something that actually happened, I'm sure of it. But the memory, it was somehow blurred. Like a dream, but a very vivid one.
What happened then?
Nothing. I woke up, and from there things happened just as I've already told you. But that's not really what I'm trying to get at. In that memory, when I saw all those dead bodies and all that destruction, I felt satisfaction, pleasure. As if all that suffering, all that pain was the most exhilarating thing I've ever seen.
Satisfaction.
What are you trying to tell me? That you're some kind of pervert?
Well, I didn't know what to make of that memory myself.
Well, I might be.
But then...
Wow, the Catholic
things
secretly a
happened that
pervert.
made me
Who saw this
understand.
coming?
There is something inside my head.
I don't think anyone could have
some
seen
kind
this
of
coming.
second soul, an entity. Most of the time it sleeps,
second
but
soul?
there are situations in which it wakes up. Mostly when something atrocious happens or has happened. Blood.
Well, that guy calling you a bitch wasn't that
Whenever I'm
atrocious.
confronted with these kinds of things, it tries to... I don't know how to put it. Tries to take control of me. And then things like Alt Cthulhu happen. It's never managed to completely take me over, and it hasn't gotten as far as it did in Alt Cthulhu for a long, long time now. But that memory from the village, I think that is what happens when I let myself go completely.
The power you suddenly killed the bandit.
Yes, it is immense, Saira. I can feel it every time it is trying to take me over. I don't even want to think about what would happen if I were to give in completely.
You have some sort of demon?
If that name seems fitting to you, then yes. But I think we both know these stories about ghosts taking over the living are just stories to scare the common folk. If it helps you, think of it as some kind of temptation.
I don't think I will.
That's just waiting for the moment when
That's
I am.
that's too Catholic, sorry.
Temptation.
That's a lot to take in.
Deliver us from temptation or whatever.
What happened in
Jesus
Old
says.
Dothelgrad? I never should have let it come to that. But that moment when he charged me, the blood on his sword, I just couldn't contain it. And when I gave in, when I hacked him into pieces, I simply felt so thrilled. Complete.
You should try cocaine.
You
I
should
was
try
naive to believe it would
cocaine
never get me
about
far
it.
again. Naive and stupid. But do you see now? This is the reason why I train so hard. Why I always try to control my emotions, no matter what people do or say to me. This creature inside me, it's always on the hunt. And the only way I can keep it at bay is by controlling both my body and spirit 100%. Just one moment of carelessness.
100%.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. Does the Order know about this? There's no way to banish this monster?
No way that I know of, at least. Who should I ask? The apothecary? There are two ways that would go. Either they would ridicule me, or they would take me seriously and report my condition to the Order. Neither way helps me, and who knows what the Order would do if they found out. Especially as strained as the situation is right now.
What if violence provokes this capital T thing? Why are you in the military wing of the Order?
True.
I don't know. And truth be told, I'm
don't
not sure I
know.
want to.
Okay, why are you in the military wing then?
Well, what would be the alternative? Transcribe Pyrean books like the Magisters do all day? Or drop out entirely and
Sounds
pour
like a
hot
good-
water for the upper city's noblewomen?
Sounds awesome.
As you already pointed out, there is a chance that this thing
I have
inside
not
is
clicked that
responsible
button.
for the
I did not
massacre in
click
the
that
village.
button. I
And
haven't
if that's
said
true,
anything.
I definitely have a lot of repentance to do, don't you think? And even if it isn't,
I have repentance.
I want to change things.
She is the dark-haired, broody boy,
And
but
yes,
instead,
I
girl.
do realize that this means a lot of hardship and hard
You
work
know what
for
I
me,
mean?
but I'm not afraid of that. Do you know why? Because that's what's missing in this world. So many people just talk, and never act, because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure something for what they believe in.
There's a My Chemical Romance song you would like to listen to. It's called Na Na
One
Na.
that shouldn't be an exception. Anyway, the one thing I ask of you is to keep silent about what I've told you. It will never come to something like that again.
Heck, she might even like 3 cheers
I'd
for
like some
sweet
time by
revenge.
myself now. And thanks for listening.
I'm not
No
okay, I
problem.
promise.
As the only person with any emotional intelligence in the entire fucking planet of Vin, it's my duty to provide therapy services for you people.
Unpaid therapy sessions.
Unpaid therapy for you people.
You saying it like that sounds a little odd.
They call me an outlander, an outsider, and all this shit, but I say you people, and suddenly I'm the problem. Hey, I need to talk to you. You have a quest to give me. What's up?
Walk blessed.
You have a problem?
Oh, yes. Guess what?
Oh, yes.
Some people just don't get the meaning of the word reliability.
Who are you talking about?
Huh. You're that new keeper, aren't you? Grandmaster Arantheo's chosen one.
That's how he talks about me?
If you
Really?
have time to spare,
You should. We should tell Grandpa to shut the fuck up.
We need to tell Aranthiel to shut the fuck
She's
up.
supposed to help me transcribe these Pyrean tomes the Grandmaster is so obsessed about. But 2 days ago, she simply vanished. If I were to guess, I'd say she's strolling around enjoying herself somewhere in the nobles' quarter. I'd go look myself, but I'm lucky if I get to breathe within all this work. Go find her and tell her to get her bloody ass up here and help me. If
Bro, you
do
have to
that,
get your bloody ass up here, bro.
be to your disadvantage.
Why is her ass bloody? Okay. Well, we'll do
She's
that.
been
I just
shitting
wanted to
herself.
grab that while we were here. So I guess it's time to go. We gotta go to the Chronicum's basement. It's time to start the quest where we go hang out with,
Jaspar?
Jaspar. And both of us don't have a good time.
Brother,
Damn.
walk blessed.
Well, it's a really, it's so funny. It's so funny. Kalia gets to go on, like, expeditions into old ruins and stuff with us, where she goes crazy and, like, kills people or whatever. And Jaspar, every time from here on out we go on a quest with him, it's some weird-ass bullshit. It's like, you know what, I can kind of understand why he has a breakdown partway through, because We're gonna get to the part with his sister, and then we have to tell him some things, and then he's like, "Look, I need to go drink now." Like, yeah, okay, man. I believe you. Go do that. Hello, I am looking
So
for.
what's so spectacular about this?
Hey.
To me, our pal here looks like your average crypt corpse.
Well, he isn't. Do you see this marking on his forehead? That's a symbol of the Ashian, one of the two priest castes who reigned over the Pyrean Empire like the Lightborn did over Vin. He was no high priest, but more than an acolyte. Let's just hope he participated in the manufacture of the sigil stone back in the Pyrean era.
So we're just hoping, based off of this guy's pattern on his skull, that we'll get a memory of something. Okay. We don't
Fantasy
know for
game,
real.
baby.
I don't think even in Skyrim it's bad.
It's really vague. Like, the story in this game is a lot of just nodding and being like, yeah, okay.
Hoping can't hurt.
Hey guys.
But look, we have company.
Yeah, I was just standing over there. Oh, it's you.
How's the situation?
Cat.
The blabbermouth. What did the cat do?
Pulled down my blinds.
What's wrong?
I mean, she pulled down the curtains. Hold on, I have to.
What's? She has issues.
So dumb. Yeah, you fuck off. Get out of here, you bitch. God. Why did you do this to me?
A tragedy has unfolded in Grav's apartment, known as curtains fallen down by act of little kitty. Grav's apartment may never recover from this tragedy, and my thoughts and prayers are with them this moment. The event was triggered by a radicalized, silly fundamentalist, as she desperately wanted to have more silly times.
If you're gonna keep acting like this. Window is closed now forever. You have lost window privileges. Hope you understand this. Ugh. Alright, I'm back.
Hi.
She has lost window privileges.
Yeah.
Blinds are staying shut.
Walk blessed, Grandmaster.
Until
We're
she
fine.
writes you a
Everything's
formal
ready.
apology for her
So
actions.
this
Yeah,
is him.
exactly.
Yes, this is the Prophet.
Hey, what's up?
She better learn how to write soon.
Interesting. Truly interesting. I imagined you to be different. I'm Lexiel Marigil,
What's
Archmagister
that
of the Holy
supposed to
Order.
mean?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
He expect you to be shorter.
Where do we start? Has the Grandmaster
Less
already
beefy.
informed you of the goal of this mission?
I'm supposed to somehow get a memory from this dead Pyrian because he possibly might know the missing words for a ritual.
Correct. Now you're wondering how will this be possible? This is where the word of the dead comes into play. An old relic we'll need to find.
Mm-hmm.
The word of the dead? I thought that was a legend.
No, it exists. And we
You're living
also
in
know
legends,
where.
bro.
Just so you understand.
You better believe in legends. You're in one.
Allows entering a deceased person's mind to relive his last memories as if they were your own.
And you want to do just that with our frozen pal here. This is the grand plan, right?
Right. You'll need to locate the word of the dead, teleport the Pyrian's body to you, and then enter his thoughts. And there you'll have to look for the words of the ritual.
What if I don't want to enter his thoughts?
I don't speak Pyrian.
That's right, but the priest himself did. And according to the legend, this should allow
Can
you
I
to
read the
understand.
legend?
You don't even attune with a green,
Well, we only lack the last words of this ritual.
sorry
What you have
to learn the
is
language
an
of the
ornamental scroll,
Prometheans in this
which
game.
looks just
Damn.
like the one on the drawing on
They
the
should have you spend 10 hours studying
Remember the
Prothean or whatever.
Then write them down
Pyrian.
once you're back in the waking
Prothean, yeah.
world.
Because it's the Reapers.
Because the Reapers are attacking, man.
True, but we're talking about a different form of
Sovereign is right
Look
here,
similarly to
and
the forbidden
Saren is
school
helping
of
him.
entropy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
he
this
just
is-
killed
There's a
Knifeful or Knifus or
Enderal's West
whatever.
that belongs to an old collector of artifacts. We received a tip that
From
the
who?
word of the dead is in his possession.
I've received a
sent you the
tip.
tip?
I've received
Are you talking about this
I've received an
odd fellow
anonymous
opposite-
tip.
The aged man from the folk song?
I am.
Uh-huh.
You won't take it. It will be enough to find it. Use it on the Pyrean and then leave.
Huh?
You will travel to the manor with Dalvarek, wait
Why?
for nightfall, and then introduce yourself to the aged man as a fellow collector of artifacts.
Uh-huh.
Then you will offer him this brooch, and if all goes well,
This
he will
brooch.
offer you a quarter for the night to negotiate in the morning. Then it's all a matter
That's
of
how
time.
you spell it.
Sneak out of your room, look for
It's
the word
brooch,
of the
though.
dead, and teleport the
Well, if it
Pyrean
want to
to
be
you.
broached, then why I got 2 O's?
Because one of the O's gives more power to
There
the
must be
other,
no
okay?
violence, no matter what happens.
So it has a long O sound.
But,
Brooch.
The aged man is special.
This is how vowels work. They give
Even
power to other
ordered
vowels.
us to let him live in peace. The Black Guardian
This
knows
they
why.
taught me this in kindergarten.
If we have to trick him, we will at least do it inconspicuously, which is why you and the mercenary are well suited for the task.
We are?
No one will connect your faces to the Holy Order.
What?
Archmagister,
You just added me to the Holy Order.
Yeah, I don't
We
know,
don't
man.
know, because we don't even know what the artifact looks like. But how goes the saying? The proof of the eating is in the pudding.
What?
We'll manage somehow. And even if we don't,
Chess
it
bar.
sounds like a
Buddy. We'll manage somehow. Buddy. Buddy.
Will we?
it's a great responsibility, be aware of that. But I have faith in both of you. Now get going as soon as you can. This mission will be fruitful. I can feel it.
This mission will be.
Hey, man.
And there they go.
I know, right? So, you want to head out?
Yep. Just meet me at the Myrids Tower at the Western Cliff. I'll go grab my stuff now.
Alright. See you later, bud. Does he actually have a mark on his forehead? Do I have...
Now a good pipe.
Where's the mark?
Now a good pipe. He wants to smoke some weed, bro.
Yeah, bro, we'll smoke later, alright?
I'll have a smoke sesh later.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, we could put Jespar on the blunt rotation. I'm sure that'd be fine. We just have to tell... Hey, bro, you gotta shut the fuck up with your philosophy, man. You are
rather have him
harshing the mood, and you need to stop.
I got some broccoli seeds, and I can plant them in the fall.
Oh. Oh, I need to keep that on me. That's crazy that they just let me put a quest item in the chest. That's... This guy gave me his vouchers like a while ago. I don't care about alchemy. I don't care. Alright. To the mirrored tower, and then we can fly over to the western one, I think is what he said.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, there's a fast travel thing up here. I can't wait till we meet the high ones again and they start shit-talking us again. They're literally like, oh, you think you're
not as high as
so
them.
special, don't you? And I'm like, maybe a little.
Yeah.
What's the problem with
I think
feeling
I'm the
special?
best person in the world.
Everybody
I think
should
I'm the
feel
most
a
awesome
little
and coolest
special
person.
now and again, you know? To keep up
Yeah.
morale.
If you don't feel special every now and again,
Good
you'll
evening.
get extremely depressed and sad.
Monsieur.
Hey, what's up?
Walk blessed, Fred.
Let me try.
Monsieur.
Where to?
Western Cliff. Oh, and just like that, I'm desync from the creature's head and I'm floating on its horn.
Isn't life beautiful?
Isn't Skyrim beautiful?
Good evening.
You like hanging out where you can jump scare me, huh, buddy?
White man jump scare.
Ah, there you are. Ready to go?
So much to do.
You got around a bit before you came back, huh?
Yeah, I did. Why do you ask?
Just curious. What's life like as a mercenary?
Well, I guess that depends on where you're standing. Of course, times can be tough, especially if you come to a new city or even country where you know nobody.
Oh my.
But if you're good at what you do, which I am, there's always work.
Which I am.
everywhere.
I am, by the way.
And yeah, I don't eat
I'm good
God's
at my
tongue
job.
for breakfast, but it was always enough for a roof over my head when I wanted, and some other earthly pleasures.
Yeah, like weed.
That's what life's all about, isn't it?
Or having a beautiful sex
Now,
with
aren't
someone.
you inquisitive? Let me think. I spent most
Yeah,
of my
I
time
am
abroad in
inquisitive.
Kira, and also a couple of years on the Isles of Kile. And there was this mission that led me to Maiar Aranath once.
Wow, I don't know where that is. What's it like over there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm afraid I'm not a very good storyteller.
I'm asking questions about you to get your
Kira's great.
meter up.
The people there are so much freer in their way of thinking.
That's great.
Do you
The
like
great
me?
bazaars, the palaces of the merchant lords, and the fortress of the mages' circles. But you just have to see it for yourself.
That would be great if we got to see it for ourselves one day, but this series is in copyright hell, so it'll never happen. What's it like on Kile?
Oof. Different. As beautiful as the Isles are, there's always this feeling of rush and competition. Have you ever heard of the game penny? On Kile, it's not a crime if a merchant tries to cheat a customer. It's the customer's fault if he doesn't see the fraud. But if he does, the merchant owes him a token penny. Bizarre, isn't it? But over there, it's common practice.
I see.
Yeah, it is. I was there with a group of mercenaries. We were hired to get something from a tower in the old capital. Not a nice spot of earth, truly. There's this fog everywhere, and with every step you take, you have to be careful the swamps don't get the better of you. But of course, that's also what makes it exciting.
Uh-huh. What made you come back to Enderal?
That's a good question. I suppose in the end, it was just a hunch I had. Plus, all these civil wars in other countries didn't exactly invite one to stay.
I guess so. I have to
Keep your chin up.
Yep, and I have to. What's the story with your scar?
The scar. Well, let's put it this way. If you one day end up in a Talgalean tavern and two 6-foot-tall Arazalian women invite you into their room,
okay,
you should either damn well know who they are or make a run for it.
Did Targul?
Never heard of it? It's the capital of Araziel. At least if you ask the civilized people.
The civilized people. So who is that?
Hands up. Guilty. Some rich snob.
He's like, I didn't know who they were, but hey, who's gonna say no to two big women inviting me up to their room?
Like... maybe if you wanna. What did Wooly do? He wanted to go.
He wanted to play Street Fighter Cross Tekken, I think.
Oh well, unless you're Wooly and you want to play.
Or was it was
Street
Marvel
Fighter Cross
vs.
Tekken.
Infinite, Marvel vs. Capcom, maybe? I don't know. But
unless you're Wooly.
Unless you're Wooly turning down a bisexual threesome with two women at the same time because you want to go play Street Fighter. I gotta find that video again and watch it.
Hired me back then to bring him a totem from one of the camps of the Free People. That is, the Arazalians who worship their ancestors' gods, instead of the Lightborn, and live as nomads.
Uh-huh.
No idea how much you know about Araziel, but the Free People have been in conflict with the civilized people, who do worship the Lightborn for centuries now. Assassinations, blood feuds, and so on. The usual, if two sides both believe they know it all better.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, obviously this job of mine originated from that feud. The totem belonged to a free tribe, and the snob wanted it in order to publicly defile it. So I got it for him.
That didn't... And you didn't feel bad about that?
Why, of course. I still cried myself to sleep months after that.
Jerk-off motion.
Seriously, why should I? Both the free and civilized are so eager to bash each other's heads in. It's not like one defiled totem, more or less, would have made any difference.
Fair enough.
Correct.
Oh, you were lonely and wanted death by Snoo Snoo.
And a little lonely, if you get what I mean. Have you ever seen a pure-blooded Arazalian woman in her 20s?
No.
It's really hard to say no to that.
No.
In any case,
so,
as you already...
is this saying that all Arazalians are just, like, jacked? Or am I, like...
The whole thing went down differently than expected.
We can hope and pretend.
I can, fingers crossed.
Live our life.
Yeah, all the muscles came from my mother's side of the family, says Big, Large, Huge.
Or absolutely untender women's feet and hands. And of course the totem was gone, together with all my clothing and money. I guess I had that coming somehow. That's what happens if you ask your loins rather than your head in the wrong situation.
I see, so that's why you don't want to fuck yet.
Don't worry, bro.
They took
I'm
your
much
clothes?
a safer bet.
Wink. Do you mind if I think this is funny?
Oh, whoa, such a cold world this is. I present you my deepest scars, you thank me with naught but mockery. Be damned, oh impish creature.
Not but mockery.
You think I'm
How
impish?
does the saying go? A truly beautiful face can never be tarnished.
Nothing more attractive than a modest man.
And that's why you enjoy working with me.
Yeah, let's go.
Wonderful. Here, this is the place where the agent is
get the fuck outta
supposed to be.
We've jerked each other off
There's
enough.
a guard standing out there that had to hear us talk. This guy, the Mirrored Keeper, he heard us talk about all of that, man. What did you
He's
think?
like, what are these
He has some serious fucking side-eye. We need to leave right now.
Like, when will these people fucking leave? I don't want to hear these two flirting anymore.
I want to... How do I get it? How... Where's the road? It's down this way? Okay. We gotta go south. We gotta go south. Major fucking side eye. He's just like, I'm gonna sit here and eat my bread. I'm not getting involved.
There's nothing to involve him with.
Can you get better daggers, please? Please.
Your
I
piddly
can't
iron
believe
daggers.
I can't believe him and Kalia are using iron equipment.
They must hate iron.
Damn. Show inventory. Can I just like
2 iron dagger?
Can I just remove your iron daggers and give you some like Daedric ones or something? You both look so lame with your piddly little iron gear. I don't get it. I think up in that direction is the one dragon in the game. Evidenced by the dragon icon.
Dragon.
Oh no, a corpse. Thanks for the lockpick though. Come on, buddy. Hey, at least the pathfinding's better than Vigilant.
I think almost anything made in this world is better than Vigilant.
Anything?
Most things in this world are better than Vigilant. I could shit in a box and it would be better than Vigilant.
What? Hey. Oh. Exhales. I love that subtitle. It's a great subtitle.
We have to know that he's breathing, bro.
Okay, I actually need to use the restroom all of a sudden.
Go
I will
piss.
be right back. I'm putting it on BRB. Oh, and Spotify stopped playing music. That's great. That's awesome.
How rude.
Oh man. I kind of want to stop actually.
Yeah, I understand.
Because I feel like my stomach's gonna flare back up. So we're just gonna end the stream for right now. We'll go on our spooky ghost adventure with Jaspar next time on Monday, I guess. Yeah, we'll be back. Let me quit the game. I'm not gonna raid, so I'm just gonna end the stream. Good night, everybody. Be cool.